Like if you found the video valuable. Maya didn't believe in fate, not until she met Jacob in the last bookstore in town. It was a rainy Thursday afternoon when she ducked inside. Whispers and Words, an old family-owned shop with creaky wooden floors and the smell of time-worn paper. She wasn't looking for anything in particular. Maybe a poetry book to curl up with or an old classic. What she found instead was Jacob, tall, slightly awkward, and staring at the same copy of Pride and Prejudice she had just reached for. "Oh, sorry," he said, pulling his hand back. "You take it," she replied. "I already have 3 books in my arms." He smiled. "It's for my sister. But she'll never know if I end up getting her something else." They both laughed, and what followed was the kind of conversation that didn't feel real, seamless, funny, full of odd tangents. They talked for an hour, right there between the romance and mystery sections, forgetting the rain, the time, and the rest of the world. When Maya left, she did something she never did. She gave him her number. No games. Just a slip of paper tucked into the book he finally chose, Jane Eyre. Jacob called that night. Their first date was at a park. They talked about books, childhood fears, dreams they'd quietly shelved. He was gentle, with a quick wit and a love for obscure historical facts. She was fiery, compassionate, and believed people came into our lives for a reason. For 2 years, they explored each other's worlds. Maya introduced him to street poetry and jazz nights. Jacob brought her to quiet libraries and strange little antique shops. They were different, but fit like puzzle pieces no one had expected to connect. Then the call came. Jacob had received a fellowship in Paris. 2 years of working at a historical archive. His dream job, but it meant leaving in 3 weeks. "I don't expect you to wait," he told her, voice cracking. "I don't even know if I'll come back." She tried to smile through the tears. "You always said the past tells stories. Maybe we're just writing our own." He kissed her outside the bookstore where they met, under a flickering lamppost. "Then let's leave a good chapter behind," he whispered. Maya visited Whispers and Words every month after that. Not out of sadness, out of reverence. The shop became a place of memory, a living photo album. She sometimes wondered if Jacob ever returned, silently, when she wasn't looking. Years passed. Maya started a small publishing company. She built a life. One with meaning, but not one with love, not the way it had been. Then, one ordinary Saturday, she walked into the bookstore and froze. There, in the same aisle, holding Pride and Prejudice, was Jacob. He looked older, faint crow's feet, a bit of stubble, but the same gentle smile. "I heard this was the only copy in town," he said softly. "I already have it," Maya whispered. They stood in silence for a moment before he added, "I came back 2 years ago. I wrote you a letter, but never sent it. I didn't know if you'd want me to. I came here, every month," she said. He reached into his coat pocket and pulled out a letter, worn at the folds. "Maya, I once told you I didn't expect you to wait. I never should have said that. I've waited every day. For the scent of old pages. For a voice that challenged mine. For you. If you're reading this, then I found you again. And maybe, just maybe, you'd let me start the next chapter with you." She didn't cry. She kissed him, right there in the aisle between romance and mystery, again.